The truth.
Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be showing you how to optimize Call of Duty Modern Warfare Warzone for higher FPS and lower stuttering. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open up the battle.net launcher. Go up here to where it has the little Blizzard icon. Drop this little drop down menu, click settings. Then make sure you turn off launch battle.net when you start your computer. When I click X at the top of the window, make sure this is exit battle.net. When I launch a game, make sure this says exit battle.net completely. When you're done with these, you can click done. Then under here, under options, you want to click the drop down menu again. Go to show and explorer. This is going to pop up the files in your PC local disk. Double click Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Takes you in here, scroll down until you find the Modern Warfare Launcher.exe and Modern Warfare.exe. So make sure you click and then right click. If you do not click before you right click, you will not see compatibility. Sorry. You right click the compatibility. The first thing we're going to want to do, go to compatibility, disable full screen optimizations. Run this program as an administrator. Make sure these two are checked. Then click high DPI settings. Check override high DPI scaling behavior. And make sure this is application. Click OK, then click apply. Then right click properties, compatibility, disable full screen optimizations. Run this program as an administrator. Change high DPI settings, override high DPI scaling behavior, application. You want them both to be the same. Then you click apply once you are done. Close out of this. Exit out of battle.net. Make sure you check to see battle.net is not open. If it is, right click and click quit, just like Discord says. Click here. Refresh page. If you do have a shortcut for Modern Warfare, it should now have a little shield on it, meaning it is going to ask you every time that you try to open up Modern Warfare. My screen probably just went black because OBS does not show it asking if I would like to launch, but it says, would you like to store Modern Warfare on your disk or whatnot? You just click yes. Doing this basically puts Modern Warfare at a higher priority than the other programs running on your computer, which utilizes more processing power, graphics, and just makes the game just run a lot smoother. Alright guys, so now we are inside of the Modern Warfare game. So you want to go down here in the bottom left where it says options, click options. Now display mode, I'm currently doing full screen borderless so it doesn't mess up the recording on OBS, but you would want this on full screen. And then when you want to go to Discord or go look something up on the internet, you want to hit the Windows key to get out of the game. You want this on full screen. So next thing, after this is on full screen, make sure your display monitor is the current monitor you want to play the game on. Display adapter is your graphics card. Your render resolution, I advise you putting this on 100. This which is 1920 by 1080. Some of my friends play on 90 because they have lower end graphics cards. It's really up to you what you want to play on, but I advise putting this on 1920 by 1080. Aspect ratio, this is if you have widescreen monitors. I just put this on automatic. Sync every frame, disabled, custom frame rate limit. I notice I get higher performance with unlimited versus limiting it to 165. Restart shaders installation, don't worry about this. Display gamma 2.2, this is if you're on a TV or a monitor. Texture resolution, so I put this on very low. Some people say that there is not a very big difference between very low and high when it comes to performance. It really depends on your VRAM. I personally have 8GB graphics card, and as you can see, this goes up to 4,000 megabytes, and this is 2,000, so it's another 2GB if you want to go from very low to high. So if you have a graphics card that only has 4GB, you do not want to put this on high. If it's any more than that, this does not give a very big performance hit, so if you just want visually with a maybe 10 FPS drop, then I would advise put this on high. So all this stuff is going to be on low. Bullet impact, that's a disadvantage if it's disabled, but it also increases performance by maybe 1 or 2 frames. Tessellation, you definitely want this off or disabled. Streaming quality, I would put this on low. Shadow map resolution, low. So cache spot shadows and cache sun shadows, you both want on enabled. This is basically, it will so your first game on, it'll seem slow frames, but after that first game, the games following, it'll have them pre-stored on your computer, so it's able to load in the game faster, and it uses more RAM at the beginning, but for future frames, it'll be faster for loading everything in. Particle lighting, you want on low. Ray tracing, if you have an RTX graphics card, you really don't need to be watching this video, but for the DirectX ray tracing, it gives you higher quality if you have a higher end graphics card. I advise disabling this. Ambient occlusion, disabled. SSR, disabled. Anti-aliasing. Some people get more frames with SMA A1X. I actually get lower frames with it, but it makes the jagged edges more soft. Depth of field, I would disable this. It's a disadvantage. Filmic strength, 1.0. World motion blur, disabled. Weapon motion blur, disabled. Film grain, 0.0. I'll apply these. Head over to general. Field of view. The field of view for PS4 is 70. The default field of view for PC is 80. This is how much you can see on your screen. The higher the number here, the lower FPS you will get. But the higher number here, the more advantage you have. I advise putting this anywhere between 80 and 100. If you put it on 120, then you will definitely lose FPS. If you have a really low computer, really low spec computer, I advise putting this on 60. But, so, ADS field of view, independent or affected. Some people say affected gives you a advantage. I really don't see an advantage, so I'm keeping mine on independent. It doesn't really change FPS too much. And then all of the rest of the stuff does not matter too much, but if you do want to have GPU temperatures or FPS counters, I advise putting the FPS counter up, and you can see here my FPS is shown, and the server latency tells you your ping. Dismemberment and gore effects will increase FPS if disabled. It's all the blood that it is processing and gore and stuff like that. It's up to you if you want to disable it or not. I just have mine enabled because I like to see where the blood is for an advantage in the game. But other than that, that's about it here. Alright guys, now that we are back in the Windows 10 desktop screen, so in the bottom left corner it says type here to search. You're going to want to click there, type in control panel or CO. Control panel should be the first thing to pop up. Then go system and security in the top left. And then on the fourth menu down, you want to click power options. And then once you are in here, you will see all of these super cool power options: balanced, high performance, power saver. You may or may not see ultimate performance. This is a power option that you would need to unlock. If you do not see ultimate performance, you can either go into my description, go here, type command, copy and paste the code that I will put in the description here, and then you come back, close this, come back here, you will see ultimate performance. Or B, click high performance, change plan settings, change advanced power settings. Then once you are here in change advanced power settings, I can walk you through right now how to turn it into ultimate performance. So click drop down on hard disk, drop down turn off hard disk after. If this is anything other than never, make sure it says 0 minutes, and that will make it never. Sorry, just click enter. Don't click enter when you're in here. Click Internet Explorer, JavaScript timer frequency. Make sure this is maximum performance. Desktop background setting, slideshow available. Wireless adapter setting. You want this on maximum performance. Sleep. This is up to you guys if you want your computer to go to sleep or not. I advise just putting these on never. USB setting. USB selective suspend setting enabled. PCI Express. You want this on off, so it is not trying to save power, but just going for the best performance possible for your PCI Express, which is your graphics cards or your capture cards or whatever. Processor power management, minimum processor state. You want this on 100. System cooling policy, active. And maximum processor state on 100. Display, turn off display after. This is up to you guys. I just have mine on 5 minutes. Multimedia, when sharing media, prevent idling to sleep. That's for if you are exporting videos or sharing a video through Windows. You don't want your computer to fall asleep when that is happening. Video playback quality bias. This is up to you guys. It doesn't make your games play any better, but if you are watching YouTube and you want to save power, or if you want the best quality of the video, that's up to you. I put mine on performance, and this is when playing video, optimize video quality. This is also up to you guys. This is for YouTube videos or whatever videos, Vimeo. Optimize video quality versus balanced or power savings. Then when you are done, click apply, click OK. Go back, make sure you are on the power plan that you just created. And if you do want to create your own custom, in the top left here, you see create a power plan. It's the third option down. You can actually name your power plan, or you could click on the one you just made and change the name for it. So if we want this to be Scooby Warzone, if I can spell it. All right, Scooby Warzone. I go create. And there we go. Now we have our Scooby Warzone. Make sure you go through plan settings and make it what you just did for the high performance one. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Please drop a like, subscribe. Make sure you check out my Spotify in the description if you have not yet. And we're on the road to 100 subscribers, and this is awesome. And I hope you guys have a great day.